So next we have Katie Paulich, and this time with Caitlin Richmond, both from psychology, and they will be presenting on the real test. Can college students reason about evidence?
Katie, I just tried this great new hair product. My hair has never felt so strong and shiny. You really gotta try it.
Whoa, well I just heard about this other hair product and I decided to look up a study on it and saw that they gave it to 30 people, but then they gave 30 other people a sham product that actually didn't work. And they found that the 30 people with the real product showed improvement, while those with the sham product did not.
Which scenario convinces you more? The first was a vivid testimonial, and the second was a pre-post test with a placebo control group, where participants thought they were given the treatment, but actually weren't. My name's Caitlin Richmond.
And I'm Katie Paulich, and we were looking at critical reasoning skills among college students. Prior research has shown that college students show little or no improvement in their critical reasoning skills over their time here. This is a problem because as students, once we graduate, we have to be able to make daily decisions based on evidence. We need to know critical reasoning skills as a student, as a consumer, and as a well-functioning member of society.
To investigate this issue further, we looked at people's perceptions of products. We took 3 existing products, coconut oil, clear muscle, and therapeutic touch, and altered their names, creating Java oil, clear power, and radiant energy therapy. We then made 4 levels of evidence for each product, 3 bad levels of evidence, a testimonial, a product description, and a pre-post test with no placebo group, and 1 level of good evidence, a pre-post test with a placebo group. We made 12 different versions of our questionnaire, 1 for each product and level of evidence, and randomly handed them out to students on campus. Participants were asked if they thought it was a good product, if they would try it themselves, and if they'd recommend it to a friend or family member. They also were asked to explain why they responded the way they did.
We found that the vast majority of students did not actually appeal to science in their reasoning about a product. In fact, of our 362 participants, only about 1/5 cited evidence in their reasoning. In addition to that, we found that STEM majors were no more likely to appeal to science than were non-STEM majors, and that the vast majority of students were swayed by vivid testimonial rather than pre-post test with a placebo group.
These results show that even highly educated people aren't using evidence when looking at media and marketing claims. We hope to raise awareness of these issues by presenting our findings to the larger public. Ultimately, college is supposed to be a transition to the real world, and people need to be ready to use critical reasoning skills in the real world.
A lack of critical reasoning skills could lead to something as small as wasting money on a hair product, but could also be more damaging. For example, take facilitated communication with autism patients. Initially thought to be an effective treatment, research later showed that there was no supporting evidence. This left many families with severe emotional damage.
Given the prevalence of fake news people are exposed to on a daily basis, we need to renew our efforts to ensure that college students and the public can reason about evidence behind the many claims they hear. Thank you.
So the question was whether we were surprised by the results of our surveys. And I would say, unfortunately, we were not. Yeah, just because we looked at the prior research, we kind of expected to see what we did. We had hoped it wouldn't be quite as bad as only 1/5, but that's what we found. So, thanks.
And that's average? Is that below average?
That's probably below.
About
yeah.
what prior research has shown before.
Yeah.
Okay. Thank you.
Thanks.
First place Social Sciences and Humanities is awarded to Katie Paulich and Caitlin Richmond.